Peru officially committed to purchasing 24 Gripen E fighter jets from Saab, the Swedish defense contractor, signaling a transformative upgrade for the Peruvian Air Force, FAP. Valued at $3.5 billion, the agreement is the outcome of a rigorous multi-year selection process and aims to phase out the country's aging Mirage 2000 and MiG-29 fleets. The initial $2 billion of the acquisition will be financed via a loan from Banco de la Nación, already allocated in Peru's 2025 budget. The remaining $1.5 billion is set to be funded in 2026, forming the second stage of the program. The procurement aligns with the defense modernization strategy authorized under Peru's newly approved 2025 debt law. Sweden's Gripen E was chosen over the American F-16 Block 70 and France's Rafale F-4, primarily for its cost efficiency, quicker delivery promise, and stronger industrial cooperation terms. While Saab's offer won on affordability and support structures, it also included a detailed offset plan with both defense and civilian investments. In anticipation of a formal state-to-state agreement, Swedish Defense Minister Pål Jonson is scheduled to arrive in Lima on July 10 to meet with his Peruvian counterpart, Walter Astudillo Chavez. The bilateral meeting is expected to finalize the government-to-government deal. Though Saab will not directly attend due to the nature of the discussions, 2 Gripen E aircraft will be demonstrated in Peru with assistance from the Brazilian Air Force. Throughout June, Saab held multiple consultations in Lima with key Peruvian defense officials, including General Carlos Chavez Cateriano and Offset Coordinator Victor Pomar. Negotiations centered on Saab's promise of long-term cooperation, potentially including local investments beyond the defense industry. Saab has previously collaborated with Peru on naval patrol vessels, assembling one of the CB-90 class boats locally at the Sima shipyard. Saab has confirmed that as of early July, a finalized purchase contract is still pending, but dialogue remains active. The company clarified that the 2-seat Gripen F variant, mainly developed for Brazil, is not part of Peru's order. The Gripen selection comes despite criticism regarding its limited combat experience. Skeptics within the Peruvian defense community note that while the older C/D models have performed in patrol roles, the newer E model has yet to prove itself in live conflict. Concerns have also surfaced about the possibility of some aircraft being manufactured in Brazil, raising questions about long-term support logistics under current political conditions. The acquisition would make Peru the third Latin American nation to adopt the Gripen, after Brazil and Colombia. Colombia finalized its own deal in April 2025, reinforcing Saab's regional presence. Peru's plan to revamp its fighter fleet was first announced in October 2024 by Defense Minister Astudillo. The Mirage 2000P jets, purchased in the late 1980s, have mostly been retired, with only a few still operational as of mid-2024. The MiG-29s, bought from Belarus in the late 1990s and later upgraded, face similar obsolescence. The FAP also operates Su-25s and A-37s, but these are not seen as long-term solutions for modern air defense. Historical procurement scandals surrounding the Mirage fleet have made the current process more cautious and heavily supervised. Oversight now involves multiple government bodies, including the Ministry of Economy and Finance and the State Audit Agency, to avoid repeat controversies. Supporters of the Gripen deal argue that the jet offers advanced capabilities at a fraction of the cost of its rivals. Equipped with a Raven ES-05 AESA radar, General Electric F414G engine, and sophisticated EW systems, the Gripen E supports a full arsenal of modern air-to-air and air-to-surface weapons. Its high sortie rate and reduced maintenance footprint also contribute to its appeal for mid-size air forces like Peru's. At SITDEF 2025, Saab unveiled a full-scale model of the Gripen E in Lima, alongside air defense systems and radar platforms. Though the full procurement package has not been publicly released, it reportedly includes multiple support platforms and pilot training systems. Some defense analysts in Peru remain skeptical about investing heavily in manned fighters in the age of drone warfare. A recent article by retired Colonel Jorge Galino argued that the emphasis should shift toward unmanned systems and AI-enabled platforms, citing lessons from recent conflicts like the Russia-Ukraine war. Still, Peru's defense establishment appears aligned with regional trends, following Brazil, Colombia, and Argentina in modernizing air capabilities. Beyond fighter jets, Peru's defense renewal program includes new tactical airlifters, cargo planes, and a wider push to diversify its defense partnerships. Recent deals with South Korea include cooperation on KF-21 development, while Hyundai Rotem and Hyundai Heavy Industries are involved in land and naval procurement, including tanks and submarines. The increased 2025 defense budget of roughly $2.37 billion reflects these modernization priorities. Peru's strategy also emphasizes building sovereign defense capabilities through local industrial integration, ensuring long-term autonomy and flexibility in defense readiness.